Hi everyone, and welcome to another Workshop Wednesday. My name is Emma. I'm a wellness coach here at Empowering Wellness Counseling Solutions, and we are on week 4 of our July Wellness Challenge. Congratulations for coming this far and for continuing to stick to that sustainable, lasting change. Obviously, we are so excited to have you in the next month as well, but I'm super excited because we are actually hosting live workshops coming up, and I really look forward to seeing you there. Make sure to use the link in the description to RSVP, and I can't wait to see you as we go through this process live. So this entire month of July, we've been looking at growth. So I would love if you would take a moment for a second as we take 3 deep breaths together to have a little mini celebration as we release the tension in the body, and we also recognize how far we have come, the steps we've made along the way, and for pressing play on these videos, pressing play on sustainable, lasting change. So you can go ahead and close the eyes if that feels comfortable, and if not, you can just keep them open. And we're gonna relax the tension through the whole body as best as we can. And we'll inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Relaxing the tension in the face as we inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Last one, deepest one of the day. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Slowly opening the eyes if they were closed, and just giving yourself a little moment of appreciation for how far you've come and how you will continue to grow. So today is all about rooting down into this, rooting down even when we are beneath the soil, staying with ourselves, accepting we are there, also reaping the fruits and the benefits of what we are working on this entire course. So even with those 3 deep breaths, that release of tension. And today we're going to do a little exercise that has to do with interpersonal effectiveness. And this video is going to be an informational piece about this a little bit further because our licensed mental health counselor and lead brain coach, Jen Evans, talked about this in her earlier video this week, which is linked in the description. And this is a little bit of information on interpersonal skills and interpersonal effectiveness. This is also a sneak peek from our couples masterclass, Writing a New Chapter in Your Love Story, which goes through lots and lots of these videos, activities, and it's all about interpersonal skills and working with yourself as well as whoever it may be on the other side. We are humans, we are always interacting. And so I'm really excited to share this with you. If you're interested in learning more about the free version of our masterclass, we have a free trial that's also linked in the description. Even in the free trial, you will learn so much, and this entire interpersonal skills is one of the first 3 lessons, which you get completely for free. So if you enjoy it, please take a look at that and enjoy. I'll see you in the next Workshop Wednesday. Now stay tuned for the preview. Active listening goes beyond just hearing what your partner says. It involves fully focusing, understanding, responding, and then remembering what they're communicating. But we are building off of our mindfulness techniques, so we're staying in the present moment, and then on top of this, we're showing that we're actively listening and engaged and interested in what our partner is saying. So this involves having our full attention on what the person is saying without distractions. We reflect and we summarize while we're speaking with them. We're showing nonverbal cues, and we're avoiding interrupting our partner. And we will learn some more about active listening skills and the ways that we can show our partner that we are engaged, which is a great foundation for building a healthy communication style. Another acronym that we have is GIVE, which is a relationship effectiveness skill. We use this when we want to ensure that both parties are feeling heard and validated. So this gives us a moment to slow down, be gentle, interested, validate, and use an easy manner. So
By being gentle, we can avoid harsh language. When we show interest, we show that we're listening actively, and we do not have to agree with what the person is saying, but we do have to show that we are actively engaged in the conversation. We can do this by validating. Validating what the person is feeling, their thoughts, or what their experience is. Also doesn't mean that you have to agree with them, but you just acknowledge their perspective as valid. And E, using an easy manner, humor, warmth, and ease in communication to reduce that overall tension and promote connection. Body language is a form of nonverbal communication, which includes facial expression, gestures, posture, eye contact, and other physical behaviors. With our body language, we can either reinforce or contradict what we say verbally. This is important in interpersonal effectiveness because we want to maintain consistency, confidence, and show our emotional signals. When we're consistent and our verbal message aligns with our body, it strengthens our communication and makes us appear more authentic. For example, if you're apologizing but you have crossed arms and avoid eye contact, the apology might seem insincere. Also, with confidence, when we maintain an open posture, eye contact, and relaxed gestures, we're conveying confidence and assertiveness without aggression. Our emotional signals, like facial expressions or gestures, can signal emotions that might be verbally expressed. For example, a frown is indicating confusion or discomfort. So when we use our mindfulness to stay aware of our body language, we can make sure that we're expressing ourselves to our partner in a way that is healthy and promotes a healthy conversation. Going a little bit deeper into what openness is, openness means being honest, transparent, and receptive in interactions with others. This involves being truthful, having a willingness to listen, staying vulnerable, and also being receptive to feedback. So when we're truthful, we have this open expression of our thoughts and feelings, but we can also be truthful and remind ourselves that our words do have an impact. So that comes back to our mindfulness, as well as a willingness to listen. So being open to hearing and understanding another person's point of view, even if it's different from your own. Staying vulnerable means sharing our emotions and experiences without fear of judgment, which helps build trust and deeper connections. When we're receptive to feedback, we're able to hear constructive criticism or a different perspective without becoming defensive. With the acronym GIVE, we worked on ensuring that both parties feel heard and validated, but we also want to maintain our own self-respect and integrity while doing our communication. So this is where we learn FAST. This is a self-respect effectiveness skill that is based out of dialectical behavior therapy, or DBT. So F is being fair to yourself and others. We want to avoid being overly harsh or dismissive toward the other party. A is apologies. Don't over-apologize. We want to apologize when necessary, but not excessively, especially when it's unwarranted. S, stick to your values. Don't compromise your values or beliefs just to please others or avoid conflict. And T, be truthful, being honest in communication, avoiding exaggeration, lies, or manipulation. So sometimes in relationships, you might betray your values and beliefs to receive approval or get what you want. We want to use this FAST acronym to reflect on our own self-respect effectiveness.